everybody. Welcome back to Sports Talk. I'm your host, Mike Yellick, alongside Dustin Pastula. Here we go. Week number 7. I can't believe it's week number 7 already. I say that every week, though, so I guess I'm going to have to start believing it.
You're going to believe something somewhere.
We're going to start off with the Seahawks. They're at the 49ers.
Seahawks.
Yeah, okay.
Pick the Seahawks.
All right. Yeah, because remember 2 years ago when I refused to pick the 49ers for anything?
Yeah, and they kept winning, and then you picked them and they lost.
Yeah. So I don't even care about the 49ers. They're steroid infested, and I'm going to go with the Seahawks. How about that? Then we have the Titans, who just came off a big win against the Steelers. I don't know how that happened.
3 seconds left, field goal.
Yeah, that's just...
Let me tell you something. Just a quick side note on that. Did you ever notice how the Titans and the Steelers, every time they play, the Titans always seem to have the Steelers number.
Yeah.
They won both games last year. I mean,
Yeah.
They always get them. And I actually think in that rivalry, the
Both
Titans...
games? What do you mean both games?
They play each other twice every year.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
The Titans and the Steelers.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
Oh, okay.
They're-
Well, then 2 years in a row.
What?
Fine. No,
Yeah,
sure.
what?
No, fine.
Okay.
Fine. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure in that rivalry that the Titans are in the lead.
Okay.
But I'm picking the Titans.
I'm going to actually pick the Titans as well. I think the Bills could be one of the worst teams in the league. I didn't mention them before.
You did.
Then we have the Saints. The Aints. I'm going to start calling them the Aints again. Like they're 2005 and before Hurricane Katrina hit, and they were the Team of Destiny team. So, yeah, I went there. They're at the Bucks. I'm actually picking the Bucks.
They came off a huge win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the momentum's on their side. Bucks win.
Yeah. Then we have the Browns. Worst team in the league. They're at the Colts. Andrew Luck and the Colts will not win 2 straight, or will not lose 2 straight. Definitely gonna pick the Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Colts too.
Yeah, I mean.
But I don't think they're good. I don't think
Really?
they're a good team.
Okay. Then we have our game of the week. We have the Redskins at the Giants. I'm gonna go with the Giants.
I'm not.
Okay, who are you going with? Oh, okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the refs. I say the refs win this game.
I'm gonna go with the Giants. I think they have too much momentum on their team, and I think RG3, yes, while he did run, I don't think.
136 yards.
Okay, that's
One
good.
game.
Good for him. He's
If I had
rookie.
a quarterback who ran for over 100 and passed,
Well, if I had a
almost
quarterback who had
200,
2 rings, I would, 2 rings. I would, I would pick him over the rookie. But okay, you can go with him. I'm picking the Giants.
You do realize that Eli Manning is arguably one of the most unreliable quarterbacks in the NFL.
You do realize he's not reliable or reliable because he's been in the league 6 weeks. So
You just said he's not reliable.
I'm talking about RG3.
Okay. I know you are.
Okay.
But you said reliable and reliable, so why are you comparing reliable?
Unreliable and reliable.
There we
He
go.
can't be either of them because nobody knows what he is yet.
Okay. He's
And
consistent when he doesn't get concussions.
Yeah, they're
He's consistent.
average. They're 3-3. So let's calm down.
Yeah, they. Notice you just said they.
RG3 as a quarterback is 3-3. People. Last I checked, the Cowboys are at the Panthers.
Going with the
Going
Panthers.
to Panthers. Yep, Panthers. Absolutely. I think the Cowboys. They stink. They stink. I mean,
I don't think
they
they're a good
may finish last in this division.
I don't know about last, but I don't think they're a good team.
No. The Packers are at the Rams. While I don't think the Packers are what they were, still think this is a winnable game for them. And Aaron Rodgers did throw 6 touchdowns, so I'm going to continue with that and say he throws another 4 or 5 against the Rams. I'm going with the Packers. I'm going to pick the Rams.
Why not?
Okay.
It's not a, like, we don't go by every
Yeah.
game anymore, so I'm going to pick the Rams.
Yeah. Ravens, without Ray Lewis, are at the Texans. This is a big game. This is a good game.
This is their test to see if they can play without Ray Lewis.
I'm going to go with the Texans.
This is their test.
Yeah, the Texans.
Especially being at home, I'm going to say the Texans.
Okay. Then we have the Cardinals, who actually just
2 in a
lost
row.
against the Bills.
2 in a row, they lost.
Yep. Which is what I said. Now the makeup is off. See? This is it. Cardinals are done. They're going to go 8-8 if that, which is exactly what I said.
They're going to pull a Bills who beat them last week.
Yes. They're at the Vikings. I'm definitely going with the Vikings here.
All the way.
Yes.
Especially, and you know what? You have to go with the Vikings too for another reason, because of the fact that you're looking at a southern team, low altitude, going up to a northern team, colder, high altitude. It's harder to play.
Absolutely.
You have to adjust.
The Jets are at the Patriots.
Jets had a big win.
Against who?
I forget who they played. They won 35-6 or something.
They played the Colts.
Okay. They suck.
Oh, they're at the Patriots. The Patriots. This isn't even a question.
Oh, I never thought it was. I'm just saying.
Oh,
big
okay.
win.
I thought you were going to go with the Jets.
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
No way.
Not
Not in New England either. Definitely not.
okay. Then we have the Jaguars at the Raiders. This is a bad game.
You know what? It's probably going to end up being a good game because both teams are equally bad.
Raiders, I guess.
Yeah. Home team. Fine.
I mean, I guess. Then we have the Steelers at the Bengals.
Steelers are going to kill them.
Yeah.
They're so mad right
Yeah, the Steelers are definitely going to win this game. The Bengals stink. Then the Lions are at the Bears. And I'm going to actually really say this is a mortal lock. The Bears absolutely, positively win this game. Absolutely. No question in my mind. You're going to go with the Lions for spite, aren't you?
now. Yeah. Just for spite. Not only that, I mean, when it comes to rivalry games, too, you also have to look at the fact that records are
This
usually
is
thrown
not a
out.
rivalry game in their mind. Only maybe the Lions' mind, but not in the Bears' mind. The Lions
Well, they're-
stink out loud.
They're rival teams, so.
Sure. The Lions stink. I know, the Eagles lost to them. I didn't say that the Eagles were any good, but Lions stink.
Okay.
But, you know?
Fair enough.
Alright. Is RG3
Thank you.
a top 10 quarterback?
Yes.
No. It's
Yes.
way too early to...
Name 10 quarterbacks right now that are playing in the league right now.
Aaron Rodgers.
Sure.
Drew Brees.
Sure.
Cam Newton.
Drew Brees is doing absolutely nothing. Cam Newton.
Wait.
He's not
As
doing
a
anything
quarterback?
As a quarterback, Cam Newton or Drew Brees is 1-4. Ha ha! Bites him in the butt, people.
Okay, listen.
Cam Newton,
no, he's
very
not.
unreliable.
RG3
Anyway,
is
you got
not.
3. Go ahead.
That's 4.
You said
Tom
you said-
Brady, Joe Flacco,
Jump-
Ben Roethlisberger. I can name like anyone.
I need you to name 10.
Okay. You should be
You
having
said
7.
Aaron Rodgers, you had Cam Newton, you had Drew Brees, which is why I stopped you. Then you said Tom Brady. Then you said
Okay, Eli Manning.
Eli Manning. Fine, that's 5. Go ahead.
You just had 6. Now
I know, but I forgot the other 2, so we're starting over.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco, that's what you said.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger, right.
Okay. Let's see who else.
You're going to put Matty Ice in there. So let's put Matty.
Obviously, Matty
Yeah,
Ice.
go ahead.
Let's see. I'm trying. Oh, Philip Rivers, obviously.
Sure.
I actually like Russell Wilson a lot better than I like RG3.
You like him a lot better.
Jay Cutler?
He's not a better quarterback.
Jay Cutler.
Sure. I'll put
Well,
Jay
that's
Cutler.
already 10.
That's
so.
10. True. But I'm taking out Cam Newton and I'm taking out Drew Brees because he's asking top 10 quarterbacks. He's not saying of all time. He's not saying last season. He's saying right now, this season.
He's 3-3 and a rookie.
So?
He hasn't proven squat. Bogats. He hasn't proven anything. What's he proving?
He's incredibly consistent and he puts up great numbers.
God.
Because the team loses, that's not his fault. I mean, he's not
Next.
completely out of blame, but
He's not. by
should
the way.
Ray Lewis retire?
No, absolutely not.
He's going to die on the field. That's what's
Fine.
He's going to be 65
But
years old playing.
He should never retire. Ray Lewis is the man. I
love Ray Lewis.
now, there might have been some problems back in his early career, which we all know what we're talking about.
But if you
But-
see,
I mean, aside from that,
I mean, not only that, look at the way he plays. I mean, he clearly hasn't lost a step. He still plays with the same fire, the same intensity, the same strength. He's still
Yeah.
pretty much, if not just as fast, he's almost as fast as he always was. He's not losing any skill. So until that starts to happen, I don't even see there to be a need to retire.
Sugar.
There's no reason to retire. Aaron Rodgers throws for 6 touchdowns. Are Rodgers and the Packers back?
No.
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 I mean, they lost. Didn't they? No, they won.
What?
Sorry.
No.
Forget it.
Here's the thing. If they were in a different division, they would win their division. You have the Vikings who are playing out of their mind right now. Then you also have the Bears who are playing out of their mind right now. And then the Lions, well, they stink. But the Packers will maybe finish second at best. I just don't see them winning that division, and they're not back because Jermichael Finley now leads the league above anyone in drops. And for a tight end, you can't have that. So Jermichael Finley.
That's your powerhouse. That's your
just-
first down playmaker right there.
He's
So-
incredibly off this year. And while Aaron Rodgers and the Packers might be back, they're back for now. I don't know for how long.
They were back. Let's just put it this way: they were back last week.
Yeah.
Who is the best team in the NFC East?
Eagles. No, I'm going to say the
Giants.
Giants, yeah. I mean, the Giants, I mean, they just beat the 49ers, who I don't think is that good anyway. But I think the Giants
But
are
the
are
49ers are always one of those teams where you can't walk into that game and think that it's going to be an easy win because they always
True.
There's always a possibility of surprising you.
That is that division the best in football? Seriously, I can't believe I'm even asking this, but their records show it.
Yes.
Is that division the best in football? The NFC West, who I was saying at the beginning of the year was the worst? Are they the best?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Just for the simple fact is
I'm going to say no too, but I mean right now...
the top teams in the league aren't in that division.
No, absolutely.
None of them are in that division. So
Absolutely
I don't
not.
think,
Well-
Arian Foster has 8 TDs. Is he the best running back? No,
No.
I don't think so.
No. He actually plays for a team that knows how to run the ball. That's the only problem.
I honestly think that the best running back in the league is also the most underused. Right now this year, because I haven't really seen much oomph from anybody, but I'm going on stuff that I've seen with my own eyes, and I think LaShawn McCoy is.
I would agree.
best running back.
I think LaShawn McCoy... the worst running back right now in the league, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Chris Johnson's terrible.
Oh,
He's terrible.
Horrible.
I mean, he's
I don't
got awful.
I don't want him on my team anymore.
No.
I really don't.
No, he's terrible. Like, whatever happened in the last 2 years, he's just awful. He gets negative yardage in game. Like, the last game he played, I don't know, the second or... One of the last games he played, he had negative 2 yards. He had
That's his
8
total
rush
yards, yeah.
for negative 2 rush.
It's
Huh?
unbelievable.
He's bad. He's bad.
He's a good player. He's performing really bad. There's honestly there's something wrong there at like outside of the field.
Please look at this next. The last question we have here.
Are
Okay.
kickers real players? Should kicking be banned?
This
Now
is-
wait a minute. Hold on. First of all,
This
before
is
you
my
answer the
question, because
before you answer
I'm
the
gonna go
question,
off.
let's just say let me just say my piece before you say yours because that's going to take the rest of our
I'm
time.
prejudiced against kickers.
First of all, should kicking be banned? No.
Why?
Should field goals,
Oh, okay.
3-pointers?
Okay.
Fine. I still think
Okay, I
kickoffs
agree.
and extra points are necessary,
Yeah.
especially extra points for the simple fact that without them, you run the risk hugely of games ending in ties.
All right.
So, extra points, yes.
Are kickers real players? Just
They're real soccer players. I'll give them that.
That's not what he asked. Are they real NFL players?
Real
And the answer's
NFL
no.
players.
The answer's no. Please, come on. I'm getting ready to go off. I'm really getting ready to go off. All right, here it is. Listen. They are not real NFL players. They're a kicker. They're a punter. Both of those. I can't even believe we waste 2 spots on a roster to have them waste.
I think punting is necessary.
Have somebody who can do both. It's not a big deal. The kicking and the
That's
punting, they're
Two
listen to
different
me.
players for two. Yeah.
It's so dumb. And listen to me.
If you can kick, you can
Kickers
punt.
are not real NFL players, all right? They don't go in training camp. They're kicking. They don't do conditioning like the real NFL players. They don't put their bodies on blood and sweat and tears on the line. You do not see that from kickers, okay? They barely get injured. Kickers are not real NFL athletes. Anybody can challenge me at that. Bring
For
it
crying
on.
out loud, they get the only time they ever get hit, it's a penalty for hitting me.
Yeah, they're a joke. And as far as kicking should be banned, no, kicking shouldn't be banned. But field goals, yes, absolutely. Because you know what? Like the other day when we lose, we lose with a field because somebody can just, no, that's absolutely stupid. Score a touchdown like a real man. I don't
Yeah,
agree with that
honestly,
at all. To be
because-
honest with you, that's stupid.
And look at your 2-minute drills. Your 2-minute drills are not designed to get the team
No.
the team in the end zone. They're designed to get the team within the 30-yard marker so they can kick a field goal. That's a 2-minute drill.
Field goals are pathetic. Okay.
So, I
think the game would be more competitive
It would be more
with that.
competitive. It would
Yeah.
be more exciting. It
Yeah.
would be more. It would be more down to the wire because you'll have teams that'll have to drive the whole field and score.
Yeah.
You'd see a lot more Hail Marys, a lot more passes, a lot more big plays.
Not only that, the
Increase
Eagles would be 5-1
big
at that
plays.
point. So
Here's another thing. What about going back to the old days, huh? Where the quarterback would kick the field goals, the extra points.
Now we waste 2 roster spots on that crap. Honestly,
Honestly, a lot of roster spots are
I'm
wasted
so-
because
I know, but-
let's look back. Let's go back in the NFL.
Casey Matthews is
When-
wasting a big spot on the Eagles team.
When
but
it
that's-
first started, when the NFL first started,
yeah.
you had what, maybe 15, 20 players. Like, you had most of your players played both sides of the ball.
Well, yeah.
But today, honestly, I don't care who gets mad at me. Players are babies. The players today are babies.
they're divas.
Yeah, they are.
Deshaun
I mean, I remember my grandfather telling me he remembered watching a game where I forget who it was. I think it was the Colts one quarterback back in the day. But
Johnny Unitas?
I think that was him.
Okay.
Broke 2 ribs and played the entire second half.
Well,
You'd never see that today.
I know you don't want me to bring this up. Don McNabb played with a broken ankle.
You'd never see that today.
Today, you would be, oh, these quarterbacks are just,
They're out 2 games when they sprain a pinky. I'm sorry, but a pinky has never improved my throwing. I can look.
I played in high school with a broken this finger.
Your ring finger.
My ring finger, yes. And I was wide receiver, so I had to catch the ball. I played. Just because that's my competitiveness. And I'm not getting paid. So that's probably why they don't play half the time either, because they still get paid.
Oh yeah, there's no need to.
They're still getting paid.
There's
Don't
no
worry
need
about
to.
it. It's a joke.
That's why honestly,
kickers are a joke, punters are a
I'm
joke.
confident.
I'm prejudiced against kickers and punters, but that's another story for another day. He's Dustin Pastula. I'm your host, Mike Yellick. Lola's MIA, and she will remain MIA as far as the standings go. She'll be 0 next week, guaranteed. I may be 2, he may be 2, but she'll still be 0.
If
What?
well, we'll see. If she doesn't win November or December, she's looking at a next to impossible
Yep.
chance.
We'll see you right here next week. Right here on. Are we gonna do it?
Sure, fine.
All right. But Sports Talk. We're coming back next week.
Such-